Internet. Say hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome back to the world of Galarian, as such that we decide to play it.
As we are melding it with our action.
Yeah,
that's right.
As y'all have decided to start.
I'm gonna unplug Rabbit for a second.
As you have decided to start liberating the entirety of the free
river
stolen lands.
Honestly, it's either that or the shadow is just going to destroy Galarian, and then we won't have a game anymore.
Yeah, that's also fair.
We haven't said it
just
publicly,
go north
but
and get a mech
the entirety of this game is just Udi's presidential campaign.
Okay, I like that option.
The end of this thing is going to be Udi being the sovereign ruler of the
Can we also get a
lands.
mecha for Udi?
Udi for president.
Yeah.
I just want a gun, okay, but Udi can get the mech.
Would you
want gun? I give you gun.
That's why I voted for you.
No, we're next to the cyber barbarians.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
settle for a gun. Get a fucking pulse rifle. Let's
pulse
go.
rifle in the 40-watt range?
And a dinosaur to ride on the back.
It all looks like
Hell
gun
yeah.
to me. I mean, what?
We're nowhere near the sodden lands.
No, you robot dinosaur.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know,
so
the giant robot.
Sally, would you like to go over what happened last time?
Sure.
Giant
Okay.
robot scorpions. Are
So we
pretty
met.
tight.
We had the meeting with the shadow dragon, not dragon thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, he didn't want to just immediately kill us.
Allegedly.
Actually asked if Bazik wanted to kill us to kill it.
Shadow thing. What are your pronouns?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we were busy.
We're
Let's see.
clenching.
We were a little distracted.
Sorry, I'm like, okay, so
It does answer to mother, so whatever,
So-
however you want to take that one.
I did mostly use she in here. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So
So does someone with you, though.
Yeah.
she basically said, I'd really be fine just sleeping, but the miners woke me up, and it's the Marquis's fault. So fuck that guy, and if we kill him,
And we
we'll
all
free her from the cave because apparently that barrier was cast by the guy.
And we all said, yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, we all
and
agreed
so we
on
said
that.
we said fuck that guy, and we'll have a deal, I guess. But then we're starting to have I don't know, buyer's remorse about this deal, sort of.
No, we're trying to.
We were not given a timeline.
Yeah, we're trying to
so-
figure out how to GDQ
Yeah.
/100% this thing.
Yeah.
is the
But
Yeah.
sure,
We've played this game day one and nobody has made a game fax about
Yeah.
it yet, so we gotta figure this shit out on our own.
So like hitting save every 10 feet to be like,
You're,
is
well,
when I
different
make
save files.
you're playing
This
it
is
on
what
an
I call it
emulator,
gonna
and
die.
your state's coming it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So if we die, we get to reload from.
Yep.
So anyway, saying that we agreed to this, whether or not we're actually going to do it, was what allowed us to leave for their lives. So
I mean, we were all down to
There
do
was
it.
that.
We just got to figure out how.
yeah, well, because we're
In
basically,
what
if we
order?
do it and we just let the thing go free, then who knows what it's going to do
Yeah,
to the
step 5.
rest of
Step 3, profit.
It did offer just to remind you of the deal. The offer was that it asked you to kill Bazik because Bazik was what was keeping it trapped down underneath there.
It's what it thinks is keeping it.
That is true. That
Well,
is-
he
Okay.
just said it definitively, so I'm inclined to believe that that's what it is. In fact.
Metagaming.
And in return, it offered knowledge.
Oh,
In this
yeah,
case,
there is
specifically, it offered
Tanuit.
knowledge of the demon, of where to find
yeah.
the demon that she
Yeah,
is
but
hunting.
then Chuck said that it took over the dragon by telling it what it wanted to hear, which means I think that it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because Brienne was like, I heard what people said. I was in hungry.
And Oz will also posit that making deals with dark things that are bound, who offer you power that it should otherwise be using to unbind itself, typically bad. Typically bad move.
I mean, clearly, if you're trapped that way and you are this creature of great power, you are going to make a deal
Yeah.
like that. So it's good to take that with a grain of salt or several grains or a whole
The
bottle
whole mine of salt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Just one of those big Himalayan rocks.
Bag of sand.
It's a lamp.
That just
Bag
makes
of
me think of
sand.
40-year-old
I got a
virgin.
bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we got up there to the top side, and then that little kobold we befriended, the one that's wearing the headband, said there was a Hydra, and then we had to fight a Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not wearing a headband. He has a.
Oh, sorry,
It's
it's
a-
a tail
on his
thing.
tail.
Yeah, it's a ring that's basically grown into his
Grafted
tail.
into his tail.
Yeah.
Which is fine. He seems fine. It's like one of those tags they put on creatures they reintroduce into the wild. It's fine.
Right.
He doesn't even
I
notice
think
it.
what we're realizing in the exchange that basically everybody is lying in that whole
Yeah, which is why
exchange.
killing everyone we're
Yeah.
all on board with. We just got to figure
because
out.
this thing was like, oh, Bazik probably sent you to kill me, and he was like, no, he was just like, I don't know what's down there, but he probably does.
But yeah, he-
But-
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
pretty sure he was lying to us. But anyway, after the Hydra was dealt with, very conveniently, Chuck reappeared, who had been wherever he went.
He
that
pulled a
whole time.
Gandalf as we walked into the mines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we told he told us that's what he was going to do because
Chuck the White.
Chuck the doofus. I don't,
No, it's Chuck the
So
White,
we-
just not for the reason you think.
yeah. Chuck the yella.
Well, now I take offense to that. Thank you.
You're not here. Shut up.
Okay, so Chuck was like, we told him a little bit, not too much, but he seems to think that if the Marquise dies, the barrier will collapse, so maybe we shouldn't
Yeah.
actually kill him
Yeah.
before we see the Shadow Dragon. So we're talking about getting the Marquise, capturing him, and then taking the Marquise down there, and then killing him there,
Yeah.
something like that.
And Chuck has people that he says can help deal with the thing.
Yeah, Chuck's
Supposedly
got a
people
friend
that know about
Yeah.
these
who
types
knows
of
about
So
the
we're gonna-
darkness.
So yeah, now we get to go talk to his friends on the other side.
Yeah, his friend is,
He's got
he has a
friends.
cottage above Emberbow Forest, which is a day's travel south and east of us.
It's just an echo, gentlemen. Don't worry about it. We got
Um,
those here in Louisiana.
And so, like, we don't really have, like, a set timeline because as long as the Marquise is alive, the barrier is there. And so, we should think about it, I guess.
And we were never given a timeline on when we needed to cash in for the
Yeah.
marquee, so
Yeah.
we got a minute.
We probably
Yep.
need some kind of bullshit excuse as to why we're still hanging around town. And
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna leave, and so yeah, I actually had a brief thought about that where I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, let's just put up a sign with a Hydra head that says we're working on it in front of the mine. So when he sends one of his orc peons up,
Right.
they can be like,
We'll paint a Hydra, like peeking its heads out of the cave.
we'll make a cute billboard.
Nice.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Reopen mine with the little Hydra that's like shitty.
But I don't think we actually decided what we were going to do precisely, other than maybe see this friend.
No, I
don't
think
know.
we were all. Yeah, I think we all were like, yeah, let's talk to the Chuck friend
Yeah,
first.
we're like,
to
we need
try and get
info.
more intel. And
Yeah. See more of what we are dealing with.
all right, Chuckles, let's go talk to your friend.
Give me a second. Let me
Sure.
get to
I guess the last
here so I
thing
can
that
get
I've
some names down that I need.
mentioned here was that killing the Marquise would destabilize the region, so maybe we should care.
Oh no, we definitely need to.
Well, it's deposing a.
Yeah, there's going to be a power vacuum, and that needs to be addressed because this is a vital path line to and from the River Kingdoms to the Numenor.
Yes.
Numenera.
Numeria.
Yeah, yeah.
Numeria. Thank you.
This is the part that.
Wrong mythos.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. This is the
And I'm
part
the one
that
who's read the
Val
book.
doesn't know as much about. It's
But,
like, well, you take the leader out, and then
But yeah,
something happens.
while Chuck loads,
Yep.
do we?
Loading screen.
Yeah. Do we like maybe want to send a message back somehow, or is one of us fleet of foot to run down? Can who fly?
Why don't we could
No.
always send what's
Yeah.
his
It's
face?
been not
Yeah.
Remind me where we are on, like the map in the.
We're at someone's haunt, which
Bodhi's
is
haunt. So
which
if you go to the easiest thing is you can either go to the playbook, and it has the map.
Yeah.
If you don't have a link, I'll post the link in the chat.
we're like half a day's trek from the Marquis, something like that.
Yeah, you're about. No, it took you about 6 hours or so. I think was the trek from Deadbridge to Bodhi's haunt to get to where Chuck's friend is. Will take you probably a good day. Honestly, it'd probably be a day there and a day back.
Yeah.
So just going off of things there, and we'll because what kind of transportation do you guys have available to you?
We have a boat.
There's no river that goes across
Yeah,
that way.
Yeah, the boat in the bottle.
So,
Yeah, I don't think we got anything. We're just toughing
No,
it.
yeah, we'd have to hoof it.
You could-
I'm seeing the map.
But yeah, so do we? I think sending some sort of message back to be like, it's going to take a few days. We're still working on it, or just leave a message.
Can we send the kobold back?
I don't want to send him down there.
Yeah.
He's our new buddy. He's our new
Yeah.
mascot.
Can we send Chuck back?
No, we need Chuck for his friend.
They also probably wouldn't let him in the building. He got
Right?
thrown out.
He got Goofy thrown out of
Yeah.
the thing. He made the noise on the way out.
Don't we have
Yeah.
don't we have servants for
Yeah,
this?
that was the shortest Shark's Tank
Yeah, but they
pitch
don't
ever.
live here.
Yeah, we
You,
like.
you could
no, we-
absolutely could get one
we-
of the people from town to.
Yeah,
to
but I like our servants.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not terribly far from Thornkeep at this point, so
But no, it's
I mean,
Yeah,
all
I'm
we
trying
have
to
to do
see.
is put the key into a door and
yeah, that's that. Yeah,
pull one of our servants out. Yeah.
But that's yeah. But then I'm back to I like our servants.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
why.
also, then we would have to leave, and they wouldn't be able to get back into the house because we would have the key.
Yeah.
they'd have to stay in Thorn and
In
In-
Deadwood.
Yes,
Or
that
in
would make
Deadbridge,
us
or come
kind
back
of a
up here
dick.
where the hydras are.
Maybe we shouldn't be that much of a dick. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
know,
I
man.
have something? Do I have?
I mean, Deadbridge is just a town.
I mean,
We
what
could
is
just go back and be like,
that's
Yeah.
12 hours there and back.
but why would we have to come back up here?
Yeah, you
Well,
wouldn't-
Well, 6 hours down, and then that takes us farther away from. I mean, not by
No, because
much.
we have to go down and east.
So
Yes,
okay,
okay, yeah.
so
Sure,
I'll throw this
sure.
here. Yeah. So you guys are up here, Bodhi's Haunt.
Yeah.
Amberbow Forest is over here.
Yeah.
So Deadbridge is
It's
down
not that
here.
much difference,
So
yeah.
if you went down to Deadbridge, you'd have to go across the river. Oops. You'd have to go across the river, but then you would just be able to get.
And we have to go across the river regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go back. That's fine.
So we could just go back to town and be like, hey, we're figuring it out, but we gotta do a thing, and then we just get horses.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Yeah.
could gauge
BRB.
the reaction, see what.
Oh,
Going
I
on
don't
there.
want to talk to him directly because
Well,
then
no.
then we might have to
We
tell
can
him
talk
things.
with one of those
Yeah.
So,
dragon
no, yeah.
guys.
We
or
just
whatever.
we just leave news with the guard.
Yep.
And then immediately get going.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
All right.
Put our aim away message.
Yep.
Yep.
Put some song lyrics.
I was about to say, like, pick your favorite song lyric at the moment.
And then let
Or like a random movie quote that makes
This
your
is
boyfriend
the story
suspicious.
of the
That
girl.
happened to me more than
and
once.
then let the Marquis guess what this might be about.
This means.
I love
should
killing
buy-
Nazis.
That should buy us time.
I want my scalps.
Okay, so are you guys gonna try to find horses, transport stuff in Deadbridge?
That sounds likely.
Well, where else would we find them?
I'm just it's either because the option is either go see if you can find some there or just walk, which walking would take a minute, but with your tea you can get people to walk a little bit faster, or you can have the party can walk longer because you're basically Red Bulling them to give them wings.
Yeah.
Udi, don't you have long stride? You used to be a ranger.
Yeah.
Sorry, forgive me. I didn't mean that. I was just being cheeky. I was going to say be a useful ranger, and that's mean. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You useful whatever you are.
I am. I heal and I tank, and
Eddie spreads the word of God.
I try. But these other two are like, I have abilities that pull them into me like Scorpion. I'm like,
Hey, I'm still hiding behind you.
that's dope. I can't argue with that.
I appreciate having somebody to hide behind.
Yeah,
So I
what-
can.
Val-
Val has
level
been
spells do you
mating
have?
scorpions since 1991.
1, 2.
I'm on level 7, so we're in level 1.
All right. Okay. All right, okay.
So, okay, so you guys are still at Bodhi's Haunt. You're still outside of the mine. You've been kind of discussing what you guys are doing.
Totally have long strider.
Have you? So you're gonna leave a message here, or you're gonna actually go back to Deadbridge and drop off a note.
We're gonna go to the border of Deadbridge, find a guard, tell the guard that we're working on it, but we need a few more days, and to watch out for hydras if you send anyone up there.
Okay.
And then immediately leave and give no other information.
That's right.
Okay. Fair enough.
Be as vague as we
Tell
can.
him that there's hydras out there. Can't we just let them figure that out?
I can skip that. Yeah, we can totally skip that part if we want.
Make the message shorter.
I
Yeah.
kind of feel like we should
Yeah,
skip that part.
sure. Hell yeah, I'm into it. Let's go.
Okay.
Good point there.
So you guys make your way back. Not any particular problems on the way there. You guys took care of the Hydra, and that really seems like it calmed down a lot of if there's any sort of stuff going on there. Oh, you guys harvested the Hydra quite a bit.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay, I'll have to go through.
You
and figure
know
out all this
that
stuff.
We
This
put that.
guy
We
didn't
put
go
that door.
without
We
doing
put
that.
We put the key into the closest shack and shoved
Stuff
everything
the
in.
Hydra in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and
Just
just-
processing that whole fucking
Just
thing.
drag a carcass into our house.
The butlers
Made a
I'm
wood
going to
chipper
have to-
noise as we.
Right.
going to have to clean that up.
Just
Hydra blood. Just
Giant
tastes
Hydra body in the
out.
foyer.
My not boyfriend Ken was in there like, oh, dope. And yeah,
Who's the one that gets put on the wood chipper in Fargo? Was that Steve Buscemi?
I think it was Buscemi.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's hella crafts, but that's
Was it
real.
Buscemi or is he
case.
one of the guys that was like trying to get rid of the body and they were like fucking failing?
I
They're
don't
jamming
know.
that
It's
wood
been
chipper.
so long since I've watched Fargo, but
Nah,
It's
Udi,
basically like a murder story where everybody's incompetent.
Udi can only give it to 2 people, so that's
Yeah.
that's a.
So you guys make it back. So you guys make it back down to Deadbridge, or at least to the outskirts of the town, and you speak to the guards.
What? Yeah, can we maybe try and get horses first?
If you would like, to,
Because you wanna
have to-
just ride the hell out.
Well, we'd have to get them across the river. There's bridges, right?
Yeah.
It's literally dead bridge, so there should be bridges. Okay.
there's at least one bridge across the river to that side. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So
or were we just gonna walk? I was looking up Longstrider.
Horses makes it easier.
Okay, hypothetically, we will bring these back.
okay. So you guys want to look through? You guys are going to look through town to see if you can find horses, or to see if you find some sort of transport.
Any type of mounted transport.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a mining town, right? And so most of the stuff in town is generally reserved for the
mines.
the mines and the people.
but they're not in the
processing.
mines
So,
right there.
Well,
well,
Yeah,
they're-
they're
there's
not
more than
in
just
them.
this. There's more than just the one mine. That's just it's
I
a silver
guess.
mine. So they just really, really want that one. There's a couple other. There's other places that they're digging around here.
They're probably digging tin or something.
But so there are.
I love that movie. Kevin Costner. Or
So-
Billy Bob Thornton.
Most of the buildings around are pretty run down. You can see most of the people there. They're very skittish and they don't like looking at you guys because they don't want to be acknowledged.
Same.
Why wouldn't you want to look at me? I
For
just
real,
got a
for
few
real.
snakes in my head.
Clearly there are several rough looking like 6-year-olds that probably got the black lung going on here. That kind of vibe. And you do find that there are some stables, but it's mostly like you're looking at like ponies that they're using to move carts back and forth. Doesn't look like there's much in the way of transport and in and out that is permanent here. There are people that that have come in and out of town to like transport the goods, the ores and stuff that they're mining away to other places, but they don't seem like they're isolated to Deadbridge. Like you probably wouldn't be able to rent one of those horses and those carriages.
They're passing through.
Yeah, there are other companies coming here to get the stuff and take it away and go to other places in and around. You might be able to talk to those guys and see if someone's going your way, or you might be able to, you can steal a horse. You can do whatever you want. And then there is a stable master, such that they are, and you might be able to convince them to let you take one of the ponies in a cart.
Let's post up at the bridge, heading east, and see if we can.
Stick our thumbs out.
Yeah. Just hold you up. Please, sir.
Wait, but is this for us leaving after we leave the message, or to get to Deadbridge?
We can leave a message with the guard at the gate.
Yeah, this is for you guys
Oh,
leaving
got
away
it.
from
I want to get our passage settled,
Yeah,
and
we
then
need passage
and then be like,
across
we'll be
the
back in
river
3 days,
and-
bye.
Okay,
No.
got it.
Yeah. I'll go to my room.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to wait outside of over by the bridges, seeing if you can find somebody willing to take you guys on like a cargo transport.
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Tenuit, look nice. Look friendly.
It's like the expression's exactly the same.
It's that thing where it's like smile, and
Yeah.
then she does, and you're like, okay, no, don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't. Yeah, that's worse. Yeah.
The fangs.
Yeah.
I am smiling.
She smiled at them with her lower teeth.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's.
She's like,
The problem is Udi's lower teeth are in her hands, so
Moody's just got way too many
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah.
Booty, let's play muzzle.
Yeah, it's the bottom necklace.
They
I
just
feel
love
that
chewing
would
on
be of
that.
more
thing.
use to you if I hid in a shadow.
Well, we don't want to surprise them. You know, they'll spook them real
Just
easy.
eyes.
I'm sure hood with the ears, right? They can just like.
So
eyes.
who's gonna be who's the one sticking their pulling up their
It's Bree.
showing off their
Yeah,
ankles?
just holding up Reedy and being like,
Yeah.
It's the cute one.
Huh?
It's not
Brainy has
the,
the Riz.
Yeah.
it's not the scary demon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys are standing out there for a little bit as you're seeing people come back and forth. You're watching kind of the goings on in the town, and it is, again, it's what you kind of expect. And it grinds your gears all a little bit that you're not able to do anything about this at the moment. But because, these people are clearly beaten down. Most of them probably don't really want to be here, but they don't really have a choice, or they don't really have any place else to go. These people are coming. You have these transporters coming in and out. And most of them are ignoring you. Most of them are just like, they have their own business. They want to come in, get their goods, and head on out, and not pay attention to anything else. After a little bit, you hear as you're standing there, just kind of holding up Briony. Briony, where's Marmalade?
Marmalade.
Hiding in the shadow with
Marmalade is behind everybody.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was thinking like you're holding up Briony. Marmalade is somehow perching up on top of Marmalade is perching up on top of Briony, holding her arms out
just
for
all eight legs on the top of
Well,
her head.
up-
Marmalade is too big for
Yeah.
I'm sure she can
That's
figure
why
it
it
out.
looks dumb, because it looks like a mushroom spider out
Yeah.
of this chinchilla.
Just
Marmalade is in the
uppies.
back wearing a coat and a hat.
We clearly don't
She is wearing a hat. That
understand
is
how to
correct.
make
Pulling
a
snaps.
pyramid.
I don't know.
Marmalade looks like the fucking spider from Fievel Goes West.
Yeah.
Lots of widows would like to meet me. That's exactly it.
And at some, you hear a young female voice call out from a card saying, "Ooh, Daddy, stop! Daddy, stop!"
Oh no, you're having flashbacks
Oh,
already.
the squirrel now, Daddy. Sorry.
I go, we are but poor lost circus performers.
I mean, it's actually true for
Is
me.
there a town
the-
nearby?
We do
Right.
kind of look like, yeah.
Oh no, 100%.
A pretty
Robust
robust cart, a pretty robust wagon, basically, stops in front of y'all, and a dark-skinned fella and his daughter, both human, both look out. He kind of looks out of the little driver's thing, and the girl next to him, young girl, probably about 7 or 8, pops up next to him in kind of like dusty travel gear, long black hair that's done up in pigtails, and says, she pops up and says, Daddy, look, it's a big it's a mouse. And he just kind of looks down,
I look up at Brady while I'm holding her like,
and he sees the rest of y'all. Says,
Hi.
y'all selling the mouse?
oh, and
From bad to worse.
so in Oz's
We're
head,
not that kind
in
of
Oz's head,
person.
it'd be a shame if something happened to your daughter. No, that's not.
That's
That's
not
not
what we're
how-
trying to do
Hold
here.
on.
Pretty.
There's a way to say that.
a
That's
little
not.
too far.
This is why Oz is not talking.
Exactly.
I gotta
Really
get the
is.
needle back.
Yeah. So yeah, he looks down at y'all. His daughter is clearly like tugging on him, like,
I look up at Breeny to make it clear that she can talk for herself.
yeah.
And Brini ruffles a bit. He's like, as it happens, I am not for sale. However,
Does the girl not immediately squeal that it talks?
Oh no, 100%. I was
Okay,
waiting.
okay.
I was waiting for her to finish. But
Yeah. It's like, I am not for sale, but if you have space, we do need transport to wherever the fuck it is that we're going, because Megan doesn't remember.
Emberbow Forest.
Emberbow.
That place.
Emberbow.
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 EMBERBOUGH.
Emberbow.
Emberbow.
Wow, that did not help Lisa.
Yeah, that's fine.
Emberbow.
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 If you are going in that direction, we do need transport to Emberbow
Emberbow.
Forest, and we can pay you for it. So instead of paying
When the bow
us,
breaks, it'll drop.
we could pay you.
When the bow breaks,
Which I
it hits you
feel
in
would
the face.
be, and your daughter can pet me if she wants to.
The little girl. So first of all, you start talking. She's like, I can talk. Ah!
And
then
She, not
Brittany
it.
is like, I have been here.
And then
I
Tanner
says,
steps
I try to heal the
Yeah.
psychic damage through contact.
This is personal trauma for Brittany.
Yep.
And
I also feel trauma because I've been
the
in a
fella,
freak
the
show.
guy in the cart, he's just kind of he looks down and
Brittany, very clearly is like,
how many of y'all are there?
7, 8.
6.5? Because Hootie,
6, yes.
But also Chuck and the spider
that's right, Chuck is here. I forgot.
Yeah.
and the kobold. We have to
Krem,
do
are
the
you in?
kobold
Krem,
now.
are you in disguise or are you? You're always in disguise
Yeah,
outside.
they're always
right?
Krem.
Yeah.
8, then.
1, 2,
What's
3,
this
4,
one
5,
say?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Hey, who's 10? No, I'm
The
confused.
kobold.
We're not counting the rope, are we? Oh, okay. The
No, the
kobold.
rope does not count. Everett does not technically count at the moment, but
Only 8.
Okay.
Because Marmalade can fuck off to the other dimension if she wants to. She's
Okay.
a familiar.
Yeah.
Put her in the pocket. Put her in the
Yeah.
pocket.
probably just clings onto the bottom side of the.
Oh yeah, Marmalade will skittle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much like in Five Goes West, you're just
Yeah.
under the
Yeah.
So-
no one needs to know Marmalade is here.
Trench coat.
All right,
Yep.
y'all can.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get over to High Bar, so
Oh God.
if
Yep.
y'all
Sinus
want transport,
infections there.
you're gonna have to find a spot in the back to sit, and it's gonna be 2 gold apiece for each.
Oh, we offer protection in exchange for transport. We're guilders.
Yeah, don't care about that. You want transport, you're gonna have to pay for it.
We got plenty of party fun.
I'll stop that now. You get
Gold
the
is
idea.
highway robbery, but I mean,
We want to get there fast, right?
is it going to be that much? Like, I mean, yeah, is it
Oh
going to
my
be that much
God! Why
faster?
don't we might as well just walk at this point.
That's
then.
what I'm asking.
It
Like,
will be
Mom,
faster
Dad,
if
please
he
stop
takes
fighting.
you.
All right.
It will be faster if he takes
Okay.
you. Just
Okay.
I gotta spend money somewhere. All right. That's
Just
fucking
chuck 20
50
gold.
gold.
20. You
Huh?
said it's
2 gold apiece.
So
Just
15.
talk.
There's only 8 of us.
I can't do math. Don't listen to me.
Well, I was just.
16.
Thank you.
I just meant add like a bit of tip, but
No,
No, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
All right, 16. I'm
Yeah.
taking
The
it
tip
off.
tip
is that,
is you
is
get
that
the
his
pet.
daughter gets to pet me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
I'm-
the tip.
now, and
I'm
so as you
taking
guys
off
are
16
as
gold
you
for
guys are
party
doing
fun.
this,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chuck walks up as he has not been. He has been kind of.
Where the fuck were you?
He's. Don't worry about it. He walks up.
I worry about it
I
a
was about
lot.
to be
In
like,
fact,
I'm absolutely going to worry about
Yes,
it.
I wasn't.
I wasn't
Until
until
this
just
very
now.
moment.
I was until you said not to.
yeah, it's where's
Now it
Marcus,
is
and
my
now where's
full-time
Chuck?
job.
Yeah.
And he says, now, hang on a second now. 2 gold apiece is you know that's not a fair price for transport, especially board your poor accommodations here. Now, I seem to remember hearing about, and he just names off the label of the company that's on the side that I haven't bothered to name at this point. Now, I seem to remember y'all had
Daryl and Daryl's
Yeah.
D&D.
yeah. I seem to remember y'all had some problems a little while back in one of your little Factorio places places you guys are building barrels and stuff. Didn't a couple people die on your watch up there? Oh yeah, that's a real bad time up there. It'd be bad if that got out to a bunch of people. But I'm not saying we're gonna say nothing about that. And then the guy, he just under the barrage of things that he seems like
Under the barrage of, I know your secret.
He out-yokeled him.
Yeah. He's like, and then the little girl sees Tanawit. You said you were standing off in the shadows.
Oh no!
I stepped out a little bit.
Yeah. So as you step out a little bit,
The shadow followed.
the shadow. Well, yeah. As you step out a little bit, the sunlight does kind of catch in your head, and you hear a loud "Kitty" as she looks at you, and then the dad is just kind of like seems to have resigned himself to his fate, and so,
And the gold eyes glint from under the shadowy cloak.
all right,
She's gonna
fine.
learn. She's gonna learn about cats.
I'm gonna need a coin apiece from you, at the very least. I got it's gonna be a little bit out of my way, so I need to make some money on this one.
Okay, then I'm gonna add 8 gold to the party inventory.
Excellent.
What
More than
type
reasonable.
of coin?
Well, he didn't say which coin. He's getting.
Right.
We'll be generous. Electro.
No, we just painted a bunch of teeth and gave it to him.
Udi coin.
We're gonna be trading in
The coin
teeth.
is just Udi sticks it out while they're tongue and
You're not actually getting actual coins. It's just whatever's in Udi's pocket at the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
And
it's like
everybody buys shares into
No, it's
Udi's
like-
pocket.
No,
3
this is-
lints and
It's
you
like
know.
how Emperor Norton used to print his own money.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
sir. This
honor
is
it.
legal tender in a town a little ways over.
That's right. Udi bucks.
Yeah, that's right. Not even Udi money.
Udi money.
$300,000 money.
I still don't feel like monies is a real word, but the fuck, here we are.
People use it all the fucking time.
It's like stop being dumb.
So you guys all
Yeah.
pile into this cart, and you guys all pile into this cart, this wagon. It's uncomfortable. It's full of barrels and boxes full of rock, and
And a
ore.
child attempting to pet me.
And then there is a child who is a young girl who is attempting to pet both you and you, and then sees your snakes and is like, "Ooh, snakes!" and starts like trying to pull your hair.
Brianny is going to cast sleep.
Fair.
Yeah,
I was about to say, sometimes these things inadvertently do stuff. I can't guarantee you won't get bit.
Brianna just cast NyQuil.
That's right.
Yeah. Brianny just takes her spoon, scoops up some chamomile, waves it under the kid's nose, and she passes out.
Yeah.
So, and then she puts the spoon away, and she's like, "Oh, enough of that."
It's like, child, we're about to go on a plane.
Yeah.
Eat this.
This is why.
That really sucks when they pot you.
Look, it's for your own good. Really, honestly, at that point, yeah, that's for that child's safety. She was
Yeah.
about to be murdered by something.
Yeah.
She was trying to pet.
At the very least, she was on the path to lose a hand
Yeah.
to something.
She was going to learn a very important lesson
It's like,
today.
no.
Yeah.
You've got your good pets in. Time for nappies.
That's right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Bless
I
you.
could have even brought out the
Not only am I
the
not
petrification
a kitty cat,
thing, which I haven't
but I
even
have
done
no
yet.
fur.
Right.
I feel like
Not
at some
stroke my skin.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're
A hairless
sneeze.
cat.
Yeah, the oils that you constantly permeate.
The dad should thank us
Chuck, remember this banjo.
Yep.
because that girl was going to be on the path to lose a hand to something at some point, become a school teacher, and then have to explain to elementary school children why this teacher have a hook hands.
Now, children, this is why you don't pet random strangers.
And that would be the most important lesson. Thanks, Hogfather.
You don't
So-
just walk up to strangers and ask to touch their hair.
As you guys, she wasn't asking. She
Yeah,
was
I
just gonna
know.
dig her hands in those snakes. Get her hands all up in them snakes. So as you guys head off, it's it's somewhat slow. It's somewhat a little bit slow going, but the wagon makes its way across the Dagger River and down towards the Wyvernkill River, or the Wyvernkill River. And you all pass by. You all are going through, and going through the area known as Lorick Fells, past Rookwarden, the largest settlement in the area. It begins to rain, and as you hear, Chuck pulls out his banjo and says, travel always needs a little bit of music, don't you think?
Does it, Charles?
You know, I come from a long tradition of
Let's
very
play the
accomplished musicians.
No, that's
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah.
That's really true.
What kind of music? What do y'all play?
Huh? Oh, everything. There was. Let's see. There was.
Are we going to be like, what's Roland Otter's jug band?
I list off a number of difficult and intriguing instruments. I was like, yeah, there was my great grandfather who was known for this. Da, 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 and someone was
Wait,
incredible
have
singer.
I ever seen you actually play anything?
No.
Okay, what?
Somebody plays
What?
the harpsichord, another one plays the hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
It's like,
So wait, you didn't get that talent?
No.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I can play a few things,
I was just
maybe,
sharing.
Yeah.
but it's not my favorite thing to do.
So he says, so as you guys are traveling, he says, so my friend, I'm gonna ask y'all to be
Oh, here we
very, very polite when you meet my friend. They do not take kindly to folks who are rude. Now, I have met
Folks who are different.
namely,
aren't we all?
different. Well, differences don't mind none. Mostly, she doesn't like me. So,
Well,
but
I like her already.
yeah, but
This seems to be a common
Exactly.
thread, Charles.
Why are you rubbing people the wrong way? I thought we were
You
weird.
know, Chuck, there's some conclusion you might be able to draw from that.
I have no idea. I have no earthly idea what you were talking about. I am a perfect gem of a human being. Thank you very much.
Neither Jem nor. Well, actually, you might be a rock person. I don't know.
I'm more human than you are.
Half truths are the best.
Now, just so I'm going to ask very, very nicely. You know, we are asking my friend for a favor.
Oh, are we?
Or, well, I'm gonna be at the very least. So I would appreciate
well,
if
can we keep those transactions separate? Because we saw your negotiation tactics. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was,
We saw
that
the
was,
end of them, to be fair.
It might have started very strong.
he was not being.
We don't know.
He
I will-
himself was not being very polite. Thank you very
100%.
much.
I will give you. We're sure the Marquis is not a great person to talk to.
No,
He
he
seems
does
like a
not.
dick.
He does not. He's not argue in good faith. Thank you very much.
I bet.
But
Want me to
oh yes,
toss
please.
your pantry?
Yes, please.
Would you like to drink out of mine?
No. But I would like that other LaCroix there. So.
The strawberry peach.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. And so he says just so please be polite. My friend is rather old and set in their ways, and we're gonna want their help dealing with what we're gonna have to deal with. So please try not to make this any harder than it needs to be.
Charlie, you're making me very excited to be working with your friend because everything you're suggesting tells me that if I can't make it into different parts, that I want to know more about it. Or both.
I will say this: they are a very interesting person.
I fucking love very interesting people.
I mean, we're generally polite-ish.
No, we can actually be very reasonable when we want to.
And besides, Brandy's very nice.
I was gonna say he
She's the best
basically
of us.
says if you just let the I apologize.
Chinchilla?
I apologize.
Chinchilla.
Thank you. If you let the chinchilla do most of the talking, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be okay. You maybe not so much, but
Hey, I know when you saw, or no, you weren't there.
yeah.
We survived, and that's because I didn't talk.
Yeah, he can just quietly stew and think big thoughts in his head.
Oh yeah, then that thing tried to penetrate our mind palaces. They got the singing frog, which is not happening. Yeah. Chuck knows that one.
Doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just went through here. I'm gonna play this because I don't know what the hell it is, but it says Heidi he, Heidi ho, hit that goblin with your old banjo. So
I think I've heard this one. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Brad sent me this one.
Excellent. Okay.
It's like the fast version.
It's got a dude with a flaming banjo, like being accosted by goblins. So
Oh, shit.
talking about people.
That's racist.
yeah.
Is it?
I mean, it's more specious.
I mean,
Isn't that the same?
I don't know if a pack of Udis started attacking me. I think I'd be.
I would leave my teeth and run,
Yeah, I was gonna
honestly.
say you'd mostly just be concerned about your teeth at that point.
Yeah. Pick out your own teeth.
So it takes, it takes about a day's worth, a little less than a day's worth of travel. You left kind of earlier. Well, it was midday. You're getting to Hybar, which is just across the Selen. Again, you find there's another ford passing that you go over to get to Hybar. I'm gonna pull up Hybar in here.
Is the 7 or 8 year old girl literate?
What do you mean?
Like, can she read?
Oh,
Can
no,
she read
yeah,
this
I mean,
pamphlet that
so
he's already
are
pulling
you
out of his
are you
pocket?
giving her reading material?
I have a special young readers edition
Oh my
of my
God.
pamphlets.
Do you really have chick tracks
So
versions
eventually,
of...
eventually the little girl wakes up.
Yeah, and this one
um,
says, "Learn how to summon cute, adorable creatures through the power of magic."
Oh my goodness.
she does try to. She's a little more groggy, but she does try to pet you a little bit. But Chuck at one point or another starts distracting her with like shadow puppets and things like that. Very, very good shadow puppets. You know, that kind of stuff where he is doing his hands and it's
Yeah.
making actual pictures.
And
on the wall
Oz just
kind
sits
of
there going, "Mm-hmm."
and
Yeah, there's no real magic.
No, it is.
so he's distracting her a little.
With minor image?
Oz, yes, it does seem
Just
like
a
she
different
can,
flavor.
It does seem like she can read at least a little bit. So you're teaching
I don't
her.
shove it in her hand. I don't.
Okay.
I leave it. Because there's
okay.
the cute fuzzy creature on the picture on the front. You can't just hand it to the kid. They won't cling
Right,
to it.
that's
No.
exactly what you do with chick tracks. You just leave them places.
Exactly.
Ah.
Come on,
Like
man.
in between books in the library.
You don't get this far in the
Fuck
church
yeah.
and not learn the
Go
tricks,
through and
baby.
get rid of
God
Oh
damn it.
boy.
The first one's free.
Oh, huh, okay. This is funny. I did not really read more into what the fuck High Bar is actually is. Never mind. You guys aren't going to High Bar.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
there's some.
We're gonna die if we go
thought.
there. That's
Well,
cool.
the Black Marquis is a hilarious barony, but there's some worse places.
Yeah, let me just put it as the few who have entered the ruined town since have returned to tell the tale. The survivors are those who neither remained after sunset nor took anything from the town. It is said that every person who died in the city now walks the streets as an incorporeal undead creature who reenacts the carnage that resulted in their deaths.
I mean, you
So-
go there. You couldn't do
So-
nothing to you.
So it's like
It's like
Bodhi.
Walking
You can't
Dead
take anything
episode.
from there. Or the
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be the only one not reenacting something
Well,
weird.
Tenwood and I.
Oh, yeah. Right, the two of you.
So disregard. He's traveling onwards towards. He's actually traveling towards Moormouth, but Emberbow Forest is on the way. So you guys do not pass High Bar. You do pass Rookwarden, but he gets you across. And after you cross the river, as he's turning north towards Moormouth, Chuck signals and says, "Hey, this is where we need to stop, so we can head towards my friend's abode." He lets you off, and you guys are out in the plains outside of Emberbow Forest, and Chuck says, "Yeah, it's just a ways in there, so you all go ahead and follow me, and we'll
for a second, I thought he was gonna be like, "Y'all go ahead."
Yeah.
It's like, well, we don't know where to fucking
we'll
go.
make our way in."
Right?
Yeah.
Just sends us ahead.
So, you guys head in. You guys head towards the forest, and as you get closer to the thick tree line, you see kind of that it's a very dense tree line for this area, denser than you would actually expect. The woods around in this area are deciduous forests and everything like that. This looks like the tree line is almost impenetrable. Like it's almost a straight wall of trees. But as he's kind of walking along and guiding you in, You find a gap through the line of trees. Yeah, and he leads you in. You're on a a well-worn path that has clearly been plotted out and been you can see that there's tracks for carts and other things that are pretty heavy. And as you go in, it takes you about 20 minutes to get into the woods proper, and you eventually open up onto a clearing, a ring of trees, and inside this ring of trees is a cottage. There's a nice fence. There is there is an immaculate garden. There is a garden, lots of flowers and herbs.
Does Brienne clock this? Like, is this a witch's house?
So I was about to.
This house is made of fucking gingerbread.
Nobody eat the fence.
Yeah.
Give me a flat wisdom check. Give me just a wisdom plus proficiency check. We'll call this a witch check.
Just for no reason. You know.
As you make this check, Brienne, you have to go like this.
What? Yeah. Like, I don't even know why we're rolling. Like, we're all like, this is Grimm's mother. This is Grimm's motherfucking bullshit. This is
15.
Okay.
Yeah, we're absolutely
Like, why
going
is
to be
there
the
such
most
a giant oven in here?
Look at
Get
all
ready
these
to
cool
make a sharp
topiaries.
check into an oven.
So
All those stone statues,
as you guys walk towards this clearing, and there's a clearing in the middle, the ring of trees. There's probably about a good 30 feet between the tree line and the gate to this fence. You clock immediately that at that fence line there is some sort of ward, or not necessarily like a force field, but there is something there that if you go across that line, someone's going to know about it. And it very much so feels like your brand of power. So he walks in and he sees that.
I'm like, Chuck, did we bring a gift?
Well, no.
Do we have a spare like magic item none of us are using, right?
You give her the rope.
No.
You could give her a card.
Well, if she's a freak, maybe, but I don't think so.
Let me see. We could maybe one of these potions.
Yeah, maybe a potion.
Is there like a weapon that we took but
I
didn't
have
really need?
a bunch of shit that I wrote down, but I don't actually know what any of it is.
Some of it we are using keeping, but
I have trinket and
potion
magic
of
prayer
heroism.
beads, and then a magic ring. But
wait.
I did not put any descriptors.
I got a bunch of hardcore mushroom shit.
Oh
I'm
my
sure
God,
a witch would
what?
love that. Let's fucking go. All right. well,
Actually, yeah,
Kind of
let's
witch
do that.
she
You
is.
also have a packet of mushrooms.
You have a bag of drugs.
That we picked off like a druid,
You're
a raccoon
Well,
druid
because he
guy.
gave me
What's that?
Oh yeah.
he gave me a scroll of describing all the different kinds of edible mushrooms.
Oh no, he gave you packets of it.
Oh.
Like he gave you quote tea.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
He-
right. That's right. So yes, I have.
He gave me a bag of drugs for you because he was like, "Hey, do you think I got a shot?" Like,
Yeah,
he's
basically.
he's like, "Can you give her this?"
All right. Yeah.
There's gonna be a season 3 return of
There's
the
a
raccoon,
longsword.
where
Yeah.
there's a whole
What's
there's
the
a whole
longsword?
romance.
Longsword of green flame. I've got like a cool whip now, so I probably won't use it.
Does anyone?
Would I like a long sword?
Yeah, I was about
of
to say,
green
yeah.
flame?
I don't know. You can look at it. It casts green flame
I also
blade
have
at
a
will.
face-changing halfling.
I would love.
Sorry.
We have a
It's
halfling.
written down in my notes.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I would love a green
Cool.
flame sword.
He's changing half.
All right.
I,
Well, now you
literally
have
under
it.
treasure,
Yay.
it's trinket.
I'm gonna put it's
face-changing
claimed by
halfling.
you.
I think you
That's
have
fucking
I think you
amazing.
have a cameo of some sort.
Okay.
Dog, you are knocking over all the books.
Yeah, they're not being.
So-
How amazing would it be that you
Of
have
the
a little
potion.
person?
You just have a halfling in your bag.
So
Every time you pull him out of the bag,
Back in the
he
book.
looks different.
Yeah.
Potion of water
eventually he
breathing.
just starts going. Is that right? Is that it? And you put him back into books.
Potion of heroism. Potion of water breathing.
You have a whole ass Hydra.
Well,
it's not the
That's
house.
for us.
Udi called it out. So we're going to start with one lady's veil, and 2 Hydra teeth,
Right.
and maybe a potion of healing.
Sure.
Just
I got magic mushrooms too.
yeah,
Well, not actually magic mushrooms.
and a weekend's worth of funny mushrooms.
Right.
As just like the base,
This is a
minor
music
healing.
festival starter pack.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
grab this bag.
you got your Gatorade. you
Drugs,
you got some
hydration.
protein, and
Yeah. The healing potion is for Sunday morning.
it's a party. It's a
The
basket.
healing potion is curiously in a bottle with a lightning bolt on it. Since it has electrolytes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get a little. We fashion a basket out
Is
of.
that why? Oh my god.
Huh.
Is that why Gatorade symbol is the lightning bolt?
I mean, I probably, yeah.
Yeah. The electrolytes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Oh.
Lightning.
Nice.
Lightning bolt.
It's a nice spell when you're in a straight line.
We put it in a little basket, and we're like, yeah, sure, yeah, it's a gift basket. All right, cool, good job, Chuck.
Great spell for corridors.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll probably work. Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Okay. All right.
I mean, otherwise we would have had to give her your head.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I haven't.
Greenie just takes the basket and kind of walks up to the gate.
Guidance.
Yeah.
And she's just like, hello? Sorry to bother you. Are you about? She doesn't open the gate. She's
Yep.
just right outside of it because she's not going to let herself
Yeah.
in.
Nothing happens for a moment, and a moment later,
I'm waiting for the cauldron to come crawling across the field.
So,
That is a thing
Yes.
No, I know. I
Yeah.
just heard that story
Yeah.
recently again. Yeah.
Just waddling.
So nothing happens for a moment, and Chuck, he basically he's like, oh well, I guess she's not home. Let me just go ahead.
Grab.
And as he turns to kind of run away, you grab him, and at the same time, the gate opens, and you feel beckoned inwards, not compelled, but you feel welcomed into whatever this
Just
place
breeding?
is. No, a lot of you.
Okay.
You all like as the gate opens, you all feel this kind of
Nudge.
of
But I
like,
mean, do we
hey,
all-
it's cool if you come in. If it's cool if you come into my home.
Are we suspicious of that, or it just feels nice?
So without any extra checks or anything like that, I'll say it does not feel ominous. It's basically like
We are being greeted
someone
as guests.
opened their door to you and is welcoming you into their home.
This
Got
is
it.
Faye
We
and
knocked-
yeah.
We knocked politely.
Okay, but we can insight. Can we insight?
This is
Sure.
Faye and or Faye
Alright.
adjacent.
I mean,
It's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's just another witch.
Well,
No,
not 20.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Everything's
No.
great.
You feel.
We
I
are
mean,
welcome guests.
yeah. This feels actually properly welcoming.
Huh.
You do not get a.
I think this person might be all right.
Although I do whisper to Chuck, I'm like, oh no, hopefully, she might want to have you for dinner. Oh no.
It's not like that.
No?
But,
Greenie,
well,
Greenie.
What
at
did you
least
do?
not,
Break
for,
her
at least
heart?
not for you.
Okay, it could be, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk up
Yeah.
like.
I'm open to
Greenie
it.
goes walking in. Just, we
Yeah.
brought you a basket.
We follow, yeah.
So-
absolutely.
Never
so you
come to
guys-
someone else's house
It's-
unprepared.
yeah,
You
good
guys,
manners.
you guys walk into the garden, and who all cares about plants around here aside from you? Is anybody else?
I have a passing interest.
Okay.
If it's got,
So
arcana.
on your
They
hand,
make good eating.
on your hand, you see. So two things. The things pop out to you. One hand, you see that they are Breenie. That you see that the gardens are laid out in just immaculate fashion in terms of like you see that certain vegetables are over there, everything's over there, teas are over here, different herbs are over here. Everything's laid out very, very well. You clock that there are a lot of plants around here that absolutely should not be able to grow
Yeah.
in this region,
Yeah.
maybe even in this on this hemisphere of the planet.
Tight.
So whoever is working this garden is very, very good and or has some significant power.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
As you guys walk in and you're just kind of like looking through, it feels very serene. There's birds chirping. It's really nice. The door to the hut, I keep saying hut, but it's a cottage. The door to this cottage opens, and a woman walks out wearing a kind of, simple robe, She's got a
The green.
she's got a staff, she's got a cane.
She's got a nice move.
Although she's not walking with the cane, she doesn't have to use the cane to walk. She's just kind of using it, and she's got it.
It's the staff
on
of
hand.
her office.
She, to your eyes, looks probably about 25 in terms of she's pale skin, bright red hair, bright green eyes.
Durant.
To your eyes, she looks about 25 until you kind of catch her gaze, and then you're like, oh shit, she is really old. You don't know how old she is.
It's that good, clean living and
But
skincare.
you are certain that she has been around for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys you guys are walking in, and she comes walking out very slowly, and just kind of like walking with her cane, and you go to kind of present the basket to her. She walks right past you, walks right past the rest of you.
I let go.
Walks up to Chuck and slaps him across the face.
That tracks.
Yep.
I do
Why
my best.
isn't you cool?
I do my best to no sell. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just,
like-
just.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ow! And she
Natalie
looks at him and she
laughs.
puts her finger in his
I'm
face.
snickering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, you were never supposed to come back here and come calling for me, Rabbit.
Rabbit.
And he says,
Oh, hell no.
well, hello to you too there, Granny. How are you? And she slaps him again. Says, secondly, you called me Mrs. Walker. You do not get to call me Granny.
If she can
All
read,
right.
if she can read my mind, it's
Yeah.
my brain's like probably deserves worse.
Yeah, she stops her. He stops for a second. He's like, okay, all right. Yep, I deserve that. I apologize, Mrs. Walker.
So Mrs.
This is well, these are some friends.
No,
And
that's
Oh,
Tony
this is-
clocking MRS, Mrs.
This is a
That-
spell. It's not a weapon.
that is the thing that she refers to.
Which
Okay.
Yeah.
Green
The-
flame blade.
Not Miss
The
Walker.
sword-
flame blade is a spell. It's a cantrip.
Lisa, the sword casts. You can use it to cast green flame blade.
But I don't cast magic.
No,
No,
as
it
long as you
does.
have the sword,
Ah,
it lets
thank
you
you.
cast green.
It's a
flame
long
blade
sword
with it.
that goes.
Has it? Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm
Just
like,
like his true strike mace.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't cast magics.
Yeah, you cast some.
Well, I cast. I'm scary.
Yeah, you cast eye lasers.
Yes.
And she stops and she says,
Out of the dimension that's in your eye sockets. Wait.
"Yeah, it's your conduit to the punch dimension."
Don't look straight into that. You don't know if you're gonna come out.
She turns around kind of in a huff. Says,
That's fair.
"Well, you're here, so yeah." And she turns around to the rest of you and puts on a bright smile and says, "Welcome to my home, sweeties. My name is Siobhan Walker, but you can call me Granny."
Granny!
Oh, you're a sprightly one. Please come in. Please come inside. And she gestures you in to come into the cottage.
How do you spell her name?
Yeah, Megan, how do you spell Siobhan?
Oh, that Siobhan.
SIOBHAN.
Okay.
There's an H in there, but not where you
Yeah.
think.
Now where you think?
Yep.
There's an I as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't sure it was a weird fantasy name or just
No.
Just
Regular
just
fantasy.
weird
regular
fantasy.
fantasy.
Yeah, just Irish.
Which is real life
Just
fantasy.
Irish.
Yeah.
So you guys, and Chuck just kind of rubs the back of his head and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I apologize, I didn't tell you all about that earlier." Yeah.
we all assumed.
Well, now, hang on a second. I feel like I don't. Okay, well, I guess I probably do deserve that. Actually, so
Breedy like unblinkingly just
Yeah. Oh yeah, we all just got slapped twice.
so she welcomes
someone
you.
did
She
it.
welcomes you in, and you as you guys walk into the cottage. Unsurprised to any of the rest of you, this cottage is a more or less mansion on the inside.
Soon.
It is It is very nice. You can see that around this area, it is the closest thing to a wizard's tower some of you have ever been inside of, where there's a pot on the stove with a spoon that is stirring itself. There are brooms that are kind of sweeping up the area, moving all about.
Stop.
Prestidigitonium.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cups.
The bit that feels a little off as she brings you in. So she brings you in and says, "Well, there's the parlor's off to the side, so please have yourselves a seat. I'll bring you all a cup of tea, or maybe some cookies, perhaps a biscuit or two, maybe scones." And she, offers you seats, and in this very nice, very well laid out sitting room, very comfortable couches in here, and as she's off, kind of like working in her kitchen, she eventually comes back, and she is flanked by a pair of. To call them zombies is not quite right. They look like humans that have been sun-dried. They don't look, it's maybe it's not even that they were ever alive at any point, but there's some sort of animating force in there. They don't feel like there's any sort of malice there, but it does feel like that they are. These are corpses that were clearly repurposed for some fashion.
Right.
But in this case, their fashion is to bring you out treats and serve you dishes with cups of tea on them.
Yes.
So she sits down in a very large stuffed chair, or well stuffed chair. Takes a dish with a dish with a teacup and takes a sip and says, "Well, now, how can I be of assistance to you?"
I pat you, Guidance.
Brienne, stirs her tea, takes a sip, decides whether it's good or not.
It's very good.
Okay.
It is English breakfast tea. In the sense that it is actually English breakfast tea.
It could be Irish breakfast tea.
Well, it could be Irish breakfast tea, but in this case,
But
English
it's like
breakfast tea.
it's tea from Earth, but we're not on Earth. Is that what you mean?
Well,
Could
you're
be.
clocking this as tea, not tea that you've ever had before, and I'm telling Megan that it's English breakfast tea.
It's a very strident black
Tea.
with
Yeah. But it's quite good. It's very high quality.
So she started her tea, she takes a sip, and lovely. Well, as it happens, your acquaintance, Charles here?
Oh, Charles? Charles? That's what you're calling yourself nowadays? Or that? Sorry, I slipped into Charles. Oh, Charles. That's what you're calling yourself nowadays. Well, yes, Mrs. Walker. Yes, my name is. I'm currently going by Charles. Yes, he looks very embarrassed about that.
Wow.
Amazing.
Well, whatever his name is, he said that you might have information that would help us deal with a certain unsettling thing that we have found in the bottom of the mines outside of Bodhi's Halt. It is some sort of shadow being. It's currently seems to be taking the form of a dragon, though we do not think that it is actually a dragon in and of itself. I saw into its mind, and in its mind it looks like a lovely young lady with long black hair, if I recall correctly.
and has also
You do recall correctly.
and like I just think it because I know you can clock it. Has also corrupted a large clutch of kobolds, and also somehow emits the dragon layer effects for whatever that might be useful to provide. Yeah.
Yes, it has infected a clutch of kobolds who are slowly turning black. They were not black originally.
They were copper, I think.
They were copper, yes.
Well, yeah. Well, we have homie with
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, Takat is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gestures.
We have homie.
And he pipes up. He says, yes, mother's call has been basically she took over the whole clutch, and I don't. They said they would help.
Yes, we are trying our best.
And she just kind of looks. She looks at him, and just kind of looks over his scales, and then she also looks at you, and she.
Look at that.
And she thinks at you. You're like me, aren't you?
Oh no, is the rest of this conversation going to be unspoken?
Oh, I'm working on these scones, man.
So
The rest of us are
and
just
she
going to
says that.
Yeah.
She says that into your mind.
I'm a suit of armor. Like I'm
Yeah.
in
Well,
the corner of the room.
I can hear other people's thoughts. I don't think that I can project myself.
Well.
Well, into normal
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
anyway.
She projects the thought to you.
Yeah.
Of, you're like me, aren't you? You're not. You have a touch of something else.
I was not always a talking chinchilla,
That's.
as it happens. She says that out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Granny laughs and says,
The little jam on.
"Well,
top?
that's
Oh fuck yeah.
it's good, isn't it?
Meanwhile,
I'm like doing this
It's-
one with a lemon curd, this
it's
one with
fig.
a marmalade.
From the southeastern United States."
The where?
What?
Yes, I know. It's very far away.
Tanowit's like trying not to like crush anything.
I've heard of that place
Yeah.
before.
Like
must be south of us or something.
awkward.
Across the Eastern Sea.
We don't know
So,
what's going on over there.
She says to you, she said, and she, but
Problematic licenses.
as you mentioned that, she's kind of laughing. She says, "Well, that's hardly the most odd thing, well, frankly, in the room at the moment." As she looks at the half cat or the cat-headed angel thing, the one with the snakes for the hair, the ghost in the
Ghost in the Shell.
the ghost in the shell, the spider with the hat on that's also got its own cup of tea at the moment.
Spider with a
Also
hat.
now and
She
then
knows how to
pulls
hold
things
it.
out of the
He knows
hat.
how to, yeah.
She.
Oh yeah, she. Yeah. She knows how to hold a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How she can do that without having actual fingers?
Hey, my favorite
Like-
is Dragonborns who play trumpets. So I.
Yeah.
It's magic.
No lips.
and Udi.
Yeah, and Udi, the smartest goblin in existence. And Krem, who, Krem, who,
Yeah.
Just who?
and she just kind of, she looks at you and, just kind of, clocks you there, and then she takes in the information that you've told her. And she looks at Chuck. She says, is this true, Rabbit? And he says, well, yes, Mrs. Walker. I didn't see it myself. I did not go down into the mine to clock it myself, but
Yes, we know.
but my friends here are very, very reliable and very trustworthy. If they say it is what they think, if they say it is what they say it is,
Like sideways.
Yeah, I'm just like.
I'm just
oh.
more like side-eyeing about the friend part.
yeah. I do think it is one of them, Mrs. Walker, and I couldn't think of anybody else who would know how to deal with one of them. And she says, "Well, you are correct. Although I'm not entirely certain that this one wouldn't be able to do something about that. But a little help is always nice." If it is what I think it is, well, I'll wait for a second because it seems like we're missing two people.
Well, I'm right here. I'm just hitting a band-aid.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, oh God. Maybe I
Don't give yourself a reason to have another Band-Aid while you're getting the first Band-Aid.
It's spring-loaded today.
So she settles back and she says, "How much did our friend Charles here tell you about what is down there.
I don't believe he told us anything.
Yeah, no, he
Not
well,
really.
he alluded.
that they take over things.
Yeah, he alluded to a lot, and then we just walked in there, knowing to not know what to expect.
Oh, we gave her those rings, though. I guess that was kind of
Those
helpful.
were helpful, but not information.
Yeah.
Helpful is
Yeah, even that's relative. Yeah.
for you.
She just kind of crosses her arms and looks at him and says, "Charms and trinkets, really, Charles?" And he says, "Well, you Granny, Mrs. Walker, you know I can't do too much." And she just kind of shakes her head.
I think loudly. To be fair, we don't expect that much.
So she says, if what he is saying is true, or if what you all are saying is true, this is what we and I used to know as a servant of the inner dark.
Metal.
Oh no! The other thing Oz has been thinking this whole time is, oh, the thing that should not be named. Oh, the nameless thing. I was like, come on, taxonomy, please.
Yeah.
So finally, that we have something to
They
do it
are-
to. Yeah, that may or may not help Oz figure
Yeah.
out, get some more context. But yeah,
I feel like it's. She says, I feel like I do not have to hide much about myself here. You're in my home, and you have come with good intention. As you can tell, I'm clearly not from this place. I have been to many places. Powerful magicians such as myself can go from world to world, and I've been to many of them, as has our friend Charles here. And
Basically.
one thing that I have encountered across many of these places are the green and the dark. The green is nature. The green is what powers this forest and my home, my garden.
Bless you.
isn't it?
The dark is what opposes that. But it's a little different. It's a little more nuanced than that. The beings that those who spawn those creatures, they come from elsewhere. They come from outside. It's most I can. I don't know where they come from. Nobody knows where they came from, but they came from outside a long time ago. Somebody put them there. Someone put one under the ground here, apparently. I hadn't encountered them yet, but apparently now someone has. You all have. I have dealt with some of these in the past. They're always different. Every single one of them is unique. They have similar traits, but they always have unique abilities and unique personalities and some powers that aren't shared between the rest. I think I can do a little bit of looking through my books. I might be able to come up with something for you, but can't do it for free. I can do some sort of working, I think. But each of you is going to have to put something into it. Workings like this always take a group effort. If I had a coven with me, that'd be a different story, but I don't. I'm by myself. Although there is another witch in the room with me, so that could be of some help.
What do you mean by a piece of us? Do you mean like gotta take off a scale or something like that?
It's a bit more nuanced than that, as these things go, but well, we'll get to what that'll be when the time comes. I'll have to do a little bit, as I said, I'll have to do a little bit of research. Let me look through my tomes, and I will see if I can come up with the right ritual that we can use to maybe cleanse the area. These.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Finish your thought.
No, that's. She just basically says, "Is that all you've come to ask me for?"
As far as I know, yes.
That's the main thing.
Oh,
What'd you
no.
do?
You're right there.
It went straight between them.
Well, that sucks. Your phone betrayed you, man.
It's cool.
Okay, now we need to try not to focus on it, because that makes it worse, I think.
Yep.
Tanawit says, the creature made a promise to me
Yeah.
to give me knowledge.
I don't believe that that's a thing that we should trust it on.
I wouldn't be so certain about that. There are rules that these things follow. Not unlike demons, as there are, or devils more precisely, who follow their own code of ethics. These creatures, they make bargains. And it is almost certain that if it promised you knowledge for the task that was asked, it would give you whatever it knew. Now, whether or not the cost of that knowledge is worth it, it's usually on the if you are not it, you're usually on the losing side.
So yeah, to give full context,
Upset kitty.
we definitely all agreed on what we were going to give it, and that was the head of the Baron.
Marcus.
Oh, sorry, the Marquise.
Yeah, Baron
Marquise.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Marquise.
Yeah.
I don't know which pronunciation we're doing. We're doing all of them.
Is
The
it
head of the Duke.
No, a Marquis. No, a
He's-
Marquis
he's
is not
the-
the
he's
same
the-
as a
he's-
Marquess.
He's a Marquis. A black Marquis. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Marquess is just the way the English people say it. Marquis is
It's
the
like
actual
lieutenant
French
and
word.
lieutenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's the same thing.
It wants the head of a person. Why?
Well,
It thinks-
allegedly.
It thinks that the Marquis is the one trapping it in the cave that it's stuck in, and that if the Marquis is dead, it will be able to escape.
There's like a wall.
There is, in fact, a
it can't get
barrier
past.
on the cave that it's in.
Yeah, we've established that. But we're not convinced that he
It
put
also
it up
seems
there.
to be stuck.
Yeah.
Or at least the dragon body is stuck.
Yeah, and then Brainy proceeds to describe the orifice.
Yeah. She takes all that in and is... she's just kind of mulling it over in her head. Well, I'm glad you came to me first before going off and executing nobility. Not that that's not the right thing to do, but just I'm glad you made
I was
this
about to
choice
say.
first.
It wouldn't be the first time.
There is a harebrained plan to
Yeah.
talk him into coming with us into the mine somehow, or kidnapping.
Oh no! If killing him is the thing that's going to mean to release the binding on the creature, then we're going to have to do that. Yes, but we just don't. I'm glad you didn't do that right away. That thing escaping would be very bad for most people.
No, well, if I learned anything in my teachings was prep is vital. So intel first.
So she says. So she says. Well, as I said, I'm going to need some time to look over what we're going to require. But if you wish to rest, please feel free to use my home and peruse the gardens. See to make yourselves comfortable. There's bathrooms and running water and good food. I have lots of food.
Might we have permission to attach a doorknob to a shed or some such to access our own manse as well?
She attach a what?
A doorknob.
Do you have a doorknob?
Well, right, isn't that what that
You
is?
have a key.
No, it's
Oh,
a
it's
key.
the key when you put the key in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with a lock that we could. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Do,
She says,
do you have any doors that don't lead anywhere important that we can put a key in the hole?
Yeah. which would connect our home to this, etc. We want to make sure you're aware of what it is.
Yeah, she says, may I see it? Yeah.
Tanua pulls it out.
Okay.
I am the keeper of the key.
Yeah, she takes it from you and takes a look at it. Remarkable. Oh. If you don't mind, can I make a... Well, can I make a... not a copy, but I'm not trying to copy your house key. I just want to... The enchantment
of some sort.
The enchantment is remarkable.
Yeah, we inherited it from someone who obviously didn't make it, so...
Yeah.
Any other information about its provenance would be of interest to me, at least.
I will take a look into that for you.
Ooh.
And she hands it back to you, Tanuit, and says, yes, absolutely. I have there's a broom closet up on the second floor that you're more than welcome to use. Now, if you need anything, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Mo, Curly, and Doc, or Mo, Curly, and Shemp, will...
Shemp specifically.
A woman of culture.
Yeah. We'll tend to whatever needs you have, and you notice now that there are 6 of those things walking about.
The zombies.
You notice actually also
just a sextuplet of lurches.
Yeah, you didn't notice it the first time. It kind of like the husk part of it kind of got you, but you now notice that each of them has a slightly different tie that they're wearing.
Yeah.
One of them has a bow tie. The other one has like an actual proper tie. Another guy just has like an ascot.
Or like, and someone's got the bolero.
Yeah, I got the
bolo.
bolo.
Yeah.
Someone's
tie.
got the fucking the neckerchief.
That is how she tells them apart, because otherwise they look functionally identical. Just these hollowed out husks that they don't even make noises. They just kind of crackle as their
Don't let
skin
them
moves.
poke each other's eyes out.
What eyes?
Do they have eyes? No, I guess not.
No,
Yeah.
when they try to do pratfalls, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Just
then the other one goes,
going.
They spin. One of them picks up a board and spins
It just keeps
really
digging.
slowly as the other two just kind of duck underneath it, and then it spins backwards really slowly and clocks them both in the head.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and so she offers you her home for the night and lets you attach that. Brienne, she stops and she thinks your way. She says, "Oh, come and spend time with me in my study."
Come into my parlors.
I mean, hey, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna make you candy.
No.
I felt that was more appropriate.
Apple and a plum.
One of the husks to you guys over there. One of the husks brings John brings you a small vial that when you open it up, it looks like armor shine.
Oh, thanks.
And
Pop out of the armor and just start getting to work.
crack your non-existent knuckles and
Yep.
go to.
and Takat is just kind of like, Takat's looking around like, whoa. Everett has been kind of hanging around with Takat and has just been kind of perched on his shoulder for a little while.
Well,
So,
they made friends.
You got yeah. They are kind of buddying around as they're looking at all the magical stuff that's going on in this house and seeing like
The mascots need to take care of it.
the brushes, or the dusters that are dusting the cabinets by themselves, and the flatware that is putting itself away, and all the Beauty and the Beast garbage that's happening in here. So, so you guys go along, and what do all the rest of you do for the night? Because she said it's going to take some time for her to figure out some stuff. So, what are the rest of you guys doing for the night?
I kind of want to look around this place. Are there other rooms that we can look at that are not locked or, currently occupied?
You do not. So, as you're looking around, none of you come across a room in this house that is locked, with the exception of the one that she goes into, and that she has invited Brienne into. Which is
Oh yeah, well I wasn't
going
gonna go in there.
In the west
There's
wing
witchy
with the
stuff
rooms.
happening.
Yeah,
I don't belong there.
Behind
Yeah.
the red door.
Yeah, it is actually green. So.
I was making a Haunting of Hill House reference.
No, I know. But she. So, aside from that one, every other room you come across is unlocked and open and pretty much free for access. Each of the bedrooms that you go into, there are more than enough for all of you are all each one is very different. They're all lavishly decorated and all kind of themed.
It's like going to the Madonna Inn.
Yeah, kind of. Very much so. Like, you go into this one, it's like, wow, this looks like vaguely so the other bit is that you don't clock, you as your character does not clock what most of these rooms really are kind of referencing. You as the player would notice that, oh, this one's kind of country western. Oh, this one kind of looks like a, big. It looks like a big city, but what is these street lights look really, or these street lamps look very weird.
What are these glass towers?
Yeah, you are. There. Each of them is each of them are themed to different things that more correlate to what you as the player would have experienced as the real world.
Okay.
But they all still look really cool, and they're just like, oh, and the beds are nice and big and comfy, and they have all the accoutrement that you need and everything.
All right. I feel like I probably just poke in every room, and if there are weird little drawers or boxes or things, I just go, I peek in them. I want to see what's what.
There's all kinds of trinkets. Most of the stuff that you can find is personal. Each of the rooms are, you'll find sheets and things like that, stuff for the bedroom, but also, combs and.
Ooh, wait, do we find are there books or things about these weird places?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Can I read them? I mean, do I read English? Is it common?
I'm gonna say you don't. I'm gonna say.
Oh, so it's weird.
I'm gonna say that most of these books are in English, but that is not common. Common is not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just what's with these books with the weird letters in them?
From another plane.
I probably just try to find one that has interesting pictures and then bring it to a room.
You do find one. You do find one that is effectively a book of Western tall tales. So
okay, so that would have
Pecos Bill and Calamity Jane and all that kind of stuff. You do find one, and that speaks to you greatly, being the gunslinger that you are. As you see, things of a guy wrangling a tornado, and
the tornado's not green,
Sue
but
riding a giant catfish.
yeah, exactly. Paul Bunyan, a giant with his ox that's clearing out.
all right,
that tracks. Yeah.
I can't understand any of this stuff, but I like the pictures.
Yeah.
There's a footage of a large dark-skinned man hammering his way through a mountain
against a
steel beast.
Against a steel like a warforged or a
basically.
construct.
Yeah.
All right.
Tales from the Manor Wastes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh, fuck. I want that now. Oh.
Yeah. This kind of does remind me.
Let's make it vaguely less problematic instead of the Manoways. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is what y'all find as you're kind of looking around there. You also find that as the servants as you're kind of finding your way for night, you do find that that they bring you some as they brought him some armor polish, they bring you something for your snakes. Someone brings brie or brings marmalade, or one of them brings marmalade, a tray full of dead critters for her to consume. Someone brings Udi a large ball that
Question mark?
Yeah, no, it looks like
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a Kong.
Huh?
Sorry, my brain said that you're going to give them a pet
No.
toy
This
with
is
teeth in it so that they have to figure.
So they hand you a large ball of you're not really certain what it is at first, and then eventually you crack it open and you realize that it is an owlbear pellet.
Yeah, nice.
And it is filled with bones and teeth.
Nice, yeah.
That's gonna keep
Udi
busy for a while.
Yeah.
Quiet for hours.
It is a calm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Tony.
It's like a wonder kind egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fruity.
You break into it and it makes a xylophone song.
I was like, Tanawit went somewhere to go
Shit
brood
falls
because
out.
I want this information.
Well, one of the
but I
rooms
don't think it's.
one of the rooms you walk into speaks very highly to you
No.
because it kind of looks like your room, Lisa's room.
Yeah, I was like, "There's My Chemical Romance playing," but you don't know who these bards are.
No. You walk into one room and there is There is language that you recognize. There are symbols that you recognize. And
What's with all these sticks that are like on top of a shelf and like
But-
you can press this thing and they glow funky?
Well, no, it's more of you. So what you
Not
see
my,
is a
not my office, my actual bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
with all
right.
the Egyptian shit.
yeah.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
one of the things that what you see this pictures, these what are photographs of the Great Pyramids of Giza, but you've never seen those.
It looks
before 'cause they don't
Syrian, but it's
exist
all
yet.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Right.
It is, but you do recognize the language because it has
It's like
traversed
someone from the
planes.
Manaways
Yeah.
tried to make
Thanks,
Assyrian
Stargate.
stuff.
Yeah,
Started.
Was
there is a-
James Spader there?
just
Yeah,
stuck
There's
in-
just a
Hello, I'm
cardboard
James
cutout of
Spader.
James Spader.
Yeah.
It doesn't match the rest
And
of the
Kurt
room, but
Russell.
still does feel
And
the
Kurt
vibe.
Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
both of them.
What's his name? Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Daniel. I forget what his
Daniel something.
Yeah.
Danielson.
Wrong one.
Wrong,
Okay.
wrong
Wrong
Daniel.
Ah.
Now I'm gonna have to look it up because
He's Doctor Daniel something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's voiced by Michael J. Fox.
I see. Okay, and so you guys see all the rest of that stuff. So she goes off into her study. She says she asks you to come visit her while she's in there. I'm assuming you go in.
Well, yeah, she told me to come with her. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you go back into her study, and her study is exactly what you would think out of a, witch's. It's much more what you would expect out of like a witch's hut.
Yeah.
It's very, very earthen. The floor. So it is the only room in the house. It is on the ground floor, and it's the only room in the house that does not have wooden floors. It has dirt floor.
Mm-hmm.
There is a very large cauldron bubbling. There is a row of books on the back shelf that look older than anything you've ever seen before. There are a number of magical, there are a
Which
number
isn't
of.
difficult because Breenie hasn't actually seen that many books.
That's true, but yeah. There are, there are jars full of different herbs and other things and reagents and things like that all over the place.
There's at least one pig fetus.
Yeah. There's several things floating in formaldehyde, that kind of stuff.
All that good stuff.
And she says, "Oh, go ahead and have a seat there." And she gestures to a stool that looks fairly comfortable. And
A tuffet, if you will.
yep. And she waves a hand, and another one of the servants comes in with a fresh cup of tea, and hands it to you. And
Breenie is very tempted to be like, I can just make my own. But at the same time, she's like, I don't want to be rude.
well, she looks at you, and she kind of looks at you for a second. She says, "I'm aware you can make your own, but I figured I would be a good host.
Oh, no, it's lovely. Thank you.
It's a nice blend, isn't it?
Yes. Very robust.
Very different from some of the teas that I've gotten here. So, where are you from?"
That's a great question. That I have written down. I just have to find it. Da, 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 da. I am from somewhere on the coast.
Not Mediv. It's like
No,
it's like the Caliphate or Sultanate of something.
No, it's not. Give me 1 second.
It's at the bottom of the lake, like south of the lake,
I do remember.
the southern part of the lake.
Where did... Oh, because I'm not in the right thing. That's why.
Not the country that's taken over by the false god, but it's run by like. See, I remember a bunch of the stuff about it. I just can't remember names.
Because I bought the cheapest Chromebook at Best Buy.
Because I got the cheap one.
Druma is where
Okay, that's where I was. Yeah, you're at.
is where I'm originally from. But I
But you grew up, so to speak.
I have spent most of my sentient life in the Firani forest of Kyonin.
That's right. She says, Druma. You were awakened in Druma.
Yes, by a merchant's child who's tired of having tea parties with a normal chinchilla. She acquired a dubious scroll from an even more dubious colleague of her father's.
That is troublesome. Usually, I've seen I've seen spells that do this kind of thing, where they awaken a creature that is not classically sentient. But they don't usually give them the witch's curse.
Yes, well, it was a curse, as it happens, and it was the curse of whispers,
Yeah,
which is what I am ailed with.
you can hear thoughts.
Yes.
And she thinks to you again. I was like, you can still hear mine, yes?
Yes, because it seems safe to hear yours.
Hmm.
I have learned to, filter.
Well, that's the thing you need to do with a curse, is learn how to live with it. I myself have more than one, but
I did grasp that.
I've learned to live with it in my time as well. I do also potentially want to apologize, as there are not many of our kind in this place, as best I can put it. We're not a common breed.
No, it does not seem so.
I may have. Well, I can't be certain, but I may potentially be the source of your curse, if unintentionally.
Oh, that's not bothers me. You're not the creepy old man who sold it to a 12-year-old girl.
That's fair.
And she just kind of...
I think that's how old she was.
Yeah, she just kind of sighs and says that, well, creepy old men have always been the problem, haven't they?
Yes, I do find that to be true.
Oz nods
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Somewhere else in the building, you're just like, yep, I don't know why.
Yeah, look at nodding. I feel like everybody out in the rest of the house is like, yeah.
Just second nodding. I'm like,
Wait, stop nodding and check out this cool picture.
Yeah.
I didn't write how old she was, but my brain says that like when she turned me.
You show me the blue ox, and I'm like, enlarge, prestidigitation. What?
It's just cool art.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look how clear it is.
No, it's very vivid.
Now, and she pulls out a book, a couple of books, and she's looking through stuff as she's talking to you, and she pulls one out eventually. Okay, this is what we're gonna need. Now, I may need your assistance with this. Having another worker with me will help the whole thing go down a lot easier. As a matter of fact, if you're in the middle of the circle with me, you won't have to put up anything for the cost, but the rest of your friends will. And it's not going to be something simple. This kind of power can't be bought with material goods.
Oh, I figured that much already.
As long as you think that they're up to the task, then you and I can do some practicing, and I think I can help you learn to live with your curse a little bit better.
Let's make music together.
I mean, Brittany is kind of like, I think I kind of already have it figured out. But like, okay.
There's as she senses your trepidation. Well, there are multiple types of wizards and warlocks and sorcerers and all of them about there, but
Yes, I know.
yes, many people that you travel with. We can connect to something very different, and there is much There's power within you that I can sense. A lot of potential. You're a boulder at the top of a cliff, as it were. Give it the right push. It will go. It can take out. It can give it the right push, and it will knock down a whole wall.
Brienne is kind of like, that's very generous of you, but I'm not sure that I want to roll down a mountain. Thank you.
Well, that's fair enough. I'm not going to push anything on you. Now, we are going to need to do a little bit of practicing. How's your singing voice? And with that, we'll go ahead and kind of cut forward.
Good, because Megan has to go to the bathroom.
Yep. So, you guys spend the night there, and it is a very, very restful evening. If anybody who stays in the house itself finds you're very refreshed.
The only thing is his little.
Each of you who stayed in the house and didn't sleep outside or whatever, each of you stayed on the grounds and didn't sleep in your mansion.
No, yeah, I just wanted access to come
Yeah.
in and out and take notes. I as a guest, I would stay in the house,
Yeah.
in a room, and
You will each get 15 temporary hit points.
Woo! Wow.
How many?
15.
1 to 5.
15 temporary hit points. These will go away after a long rest, or at least these will go away at a certain point. But for the time being, you have 15 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Woo! She gathers you all up the following morning. You all have. She brings you to you were summoned to a large dining room that has a buffet, effectively spread out
A buffet?
put out for you of what amounts to a full Irish breakfast.
Yes.
Blood sausage, bacon, beans, tomatoes,
Potatoes
just-
and greens.
yeah. What's that? Oh yeah, sorry, not beans. Full Irish breakfast doesn't have beans.
Yeah, I thought Irish breakfast was just whiskey and coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
There is
You
very
going
delicious,
back to bed.
very delicious coffee. A full Irish breakfast. Yeah, eggs, pork sausage, thick cut bacon, black and white pudding, fried eggs, and sautéed mushrooms. That's what it is.
Mm.
But yeah, so it is a delightful meal with really, really good coffee and tea for those who appreciate that instead. And as you guys are kind of gathering up, she's talking to you. She says, "Well, I have found the ritual that we're going to need. This one," as she mentions towards Brienne, "is going to assist me. But as I said before, this working is going to require something of each of you. A part of your essence. These kind of rituals, they need fuel. And it's never something easy to give up."
Well, I don't even know where my essence is.
Well, two of us have lost our essence before.
I mean, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna die a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
No,
It's fine.
It's not quite.
I mean, I'm thinking about it like, there was somebody that traveled with the circus that sold like these essential oil things. Are you basically gonna squeeze oil out of my skin or something? Like, what is essence
Wrong
mean?
kind of essence, sweetie.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You're gonna have to grow back a few snakes.
Yeah.
It might be a year off the end of your life. It
Oh,
might be a memory. It doesn't have to be the same for each of you. It doesn't have to be anything drastic, but the more precious that it is, the more powerful the working will be.
and we have to pick what we're giving up.
Well, yes.
Oh.
In these cases, the rituals must be given to willingly. Otherwise, they don't work. I can't just take it from you. I wouldn't do that anyways if I could. It's not the way of the workings that I do.
Sorry if I missed the bit where the end point of the ritual is so that. What will happen when the ritual's done?
Yeah. The thing that that you need to deal with.
Yeah.
We cannot let it escape.
Yeah.
You need access to the mine again.
Yeah.
We're going to have to destroy it.
Yeah.
If it is what they say it is, if it's attached to a dragon of all things and it's that big, it's far more powerful than anything even the group of you can reasonably deal with.
Yeah.
I am going to make sure that you will be able to deal with it.
Okay.
I can...
Just kick it.
It is. I can't give too many more specifics than that, but let me say that with the protection of the green around you, you will be mighty agents who can disperse this darkness. That's why, for that kind of power, it needs a price.
Cool. Great.
Do you already know what you're going to give?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll give you the option. I will let you guys, once we get further on, I'll let you guys, we'll set the scene and I'll give you the options for what you're able to do.
I find it likely that Oz would, thanks to his background, he's like, yeah, I've got a few like core memories that like are nice, like a really good birthday or something, just ready to just be
I
like,
do
oh.
actually have something in mind for Sakona because I just checked my backstory and I was like, oh yeah, I got that thing.
I have no idea.
So, she says, now, once you finish your breakfast, please come outside. I will get us back to the town. And,
cool.
Yeah. So you guys finish your meal.
Yep.
They provide you with to-go bags with little baskets with some extra food and other things.
Yeah. I asked if I could keep this book that I found.
Oh, well, that's delightful. Can you read it?
Nope, but I like the pictures.
But isn't it pretty?
And she just kind of, may I? And she reaches her hand towards your hair, and she just gives you she strokes your head through your hair.
Snakes.
And the snakes kind of like they're initially kind of like, but
they do the bow battens.
It feels like
faint.
When she does this, it feels like your mother stroking your hair when you're a small child. That is what comes into your head, or that's what comes into your heart almost.
When you were but a hatchet.
It's just this.
I don't think I've ever met my mother.
And even if you haven't, like it's the this is you're like, oh, this isn't what that must feel like. Mm-hmm. And she does this, and she says, and then she pats you on the cheek, and she says, "You're such a lovely girl."
Oh,
there now. And then she said,
I have conflicting feelings.
I'm gonna cry.
You are more than welcome to keep the book, and when you look back down at it, you can read it now.
Oh.
So do you have proficiency English now?
You do, in fact, know how to read, write, and speak English.
What?
Well, maybe not speak. You don't know how to speak it, but you know how to. You can translate it into common.
That is so weird.
Come on, use it. Oh fuck!
You're gonna miss it.
That's probably the first thing I say.
Holy shit!
And you get
what up, bitches?
You get to mispronounce everything, like we've always done on things that we've read, but don't know how to. The animated series, what up? It's your boy Sakona. And everyone else.
Jesus, we turned Sakona into a YouTuber.
And everyone else diegetically is like, what are they saying?
What is that language?
It's wild
no,
gibberish.
You can speak English now. Yeah, sure. It's not. It's very different from common, but yeah.
Man, I will never be able to use that with anyone else.
No, this is a completely useless skill.
I love it though. That's great.
Context, fantastic.
Yeah. I'm going to read this thing and be like, I want to read more things in English, so I got to write them because I'm the only one I know who knows.
You can use it in your performance, and everybody's going to be like, what?
Specifically, it is American English, so you actually you pronounce all the words all fucked up.
Oh yeah, I don't have the extra U's or
Yeah.
anything. Oh, sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
makes you specifically speak in a Boston accent.
Oh my god, yeah, there we go. Hell yeah.
Sakona has a Boston accent.
No, okay, sorry. So
Yeah,
from this
we find the
perspective,
car.
it is not a Boston accent. It is a thick Appalachian accent.
Yes.
Okay.
You,
That would make sense.
yeah, you speak. If you speak English, you sound like fucking Chuck. Is what you do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one will ever know.
Wait, with
Except maybe
Chuck?
Well, hey there, y'all. How you bitches doing?
Hey, bitches.
Yeah.
What's up, Chad? It's your boy.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitches.
What's Sakona saying?
Chat, am I cooked?
Let's go practice that accent. now.
Chuck, to his credit, has been kind of pretty quiet pretty much all this
Yeah.
time. But as he comes out of the, as he walks out of the,
Steps out of the lair.
as he steps out of the
Steps out of the
cottage,
basement.
he stretches his arms and says, "Oh boy, well, I hadn't had a good night's sleep like that in a really long time. Thank you so much, Mrs. Walker. I appreciate." And she just kind of stops and looks at him and
Don't
says,
you fucking talk to me.
"I'm not doing any of this just for you."
Wow, it's like you want to be slapped again.
Right?
For
Now, and
reals.
he stops and says,
Some people do
now,
pay for that.
hang on a second. I mean, I know we got bad history, but I'm sorry. I apologized for that a long time ago. She said, "We'll talk about that after we do everything. I'm gonna need you for this too." And she fishes into her sleeve, the sleeve of her robe, and she gives him a slip of paper. And she says, "I need you to procure all of these items while we make our way back to the town." And he opens it up, he looks at it, and he just kind of like gets this droopy look on his face. He said, "Really? Really? This is what you're..." It's like, "Don't you question me. All right, I'll go get..." God. This is embarrassing, you know that? You say,
Right, boy.
it's like, of course it's embarrassing. It's you.
He's like, that's the point.
Yeah. And
That's the neat part.
And
You
he's
know?
fine. Okay. So he just kind of goes. He leaves first, and he goes off into the woods and heads off. And she says, "Now we need to get where we're going, don't we? Any of y'all have a carriage?"
Not here.
No, we hitched
Although we
a
do
ride.
have this boat.
It's just a boat. It's not even like a. He just
Straight up little dinghy.
Yeah.
Yes. You keep like pulling the bottle and just like kind of
Oh, it's too
shaking
bad
it.
that I don't
No,
have
no,
the-
it's not
I
even
didn't
in
take
there
the fucking
anymore.
Pumpkin
that's right.
coach spell.
Oh, that's right.
It's not
you
even
fucking
So
with us.
she
We
says.
fucking poured
She
out
says.
that
She
boat.
probably has.
Yeah,
it.
I'm like,
I was gonna say so.
Because
And she kind of
most precious
she
boat in
she
existence.
chuckles as you guys hold up the boat, and she's like,
It's like in
I-
the River Kingdom's fairly practical.
"Yeah, I can provide." And she walks into her garden. She pulls up a decently
Gourd.
sized pumpkin,
Yeah.
and
I'm like,
Also a fairy godmother.
I like elbow Sakona. I'm like, hell yeah, check this out.
throws it
Ah,
out. So
neat.
walks out outside of
Check
the,
this
the,
shit
the-
out.
Watch
the
this
realm
shit.
of
It's
her,
gonna be banging.
like the range of her garden, and throws the pumpkin out. And as it expands out into a full size carriage, she opens her other sleeve, and a quartet of white mice.
Fuck yeah.
She tosses out as they go squeak and squeak, squeak, and then slowly morph into horses. Stately white horses.
Wow,
that
that's
just
really
kind of
cool.
attach themselves
Magic.
into the reins.
Yeah. Dang.
Wow, that's nice. All aboard?
Yes, ma'am.
right.
I hustle up in there.
Tenowit takes a moment to be like, alright.
I assure you, it's quite travel worthy.
Fool me once.
At least till midnight. I say to Sakona, at least till midnight.
As a literal
What's-
magical being, I don't know about this shit.
Yeah.
What's with midnight?
I'll tell you the story later.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story up till midnight, and we'll see what happens.
Okay then.
And you guys, and so as you guys get in the carriage and it starts taking off, the forest opens up enough to where, well, it doesn't actually open. Like it, you go to the same path, and somehow the carriage and the
Yields
horses,
to the carriage.
somehow the same path, without seemingly widening or shortening or anything, fits the carriage and all of you and the horses. And you take off back across the land. So, as you guys are going back, she explains the ritual a little bit more. So, mechanically, what's going to happen is this. Each of you, the players, has to come up with something that they want to give up. And what that thing is going to be is some part of your player stats. Things you can give up include hit points. The smallest thing that you can give up is 1 level's worth of hit points. So you can give up effectively. So whatever the die amount that you get when you go up a level. So if it's like 5 hit points, you go up a level. You can give up that 5 hit points, and that will be what your share is for the thing. I would say the highest potency thing that you can give up for this ritual is a single point of proficiency. You can give up a point of proficiency.
Jesus.
Wow.
Now, and when you for the time being of this for the time being of this ritual, you will not have access to whatever it is that you are giving up.
Right.
Yeah.
You can for spellcasters, you can give up your highest level spell slot. You don't give up knowledge of the spells, but you will give up your highest level spell slot.
Wait, this is temporary give up and not permanent give up? Oh, we don't know.
You just know that at least through the time of the ritual, you will have to be without whatever it is you choose. You can give up proficiency in an entire class of weapons. So, or you can give up stats. You can also give up proficiencies in skills. So like skill proficiencies. You only need to give up one thing. You don't need to give up multiple things. You can't give up multiple things. You can only pick one thing.
So I can give up proficiency in land vehicles?
No, but proficiency in a full skill.
Yes.
And then you could also give up 2 points in a single stat, enough to bring it down one whole bonus level.
Right.
That would affect everything else that would affect for your stats and everything. So, but everybody else has to do this except for Briony. Briony, you are going to be part of she's using you as part of the ritual. As you guys kind of go over there, she gives you this and mulls about what you're giving up. And when you're talking about these things, it's, I'm talking about player stats and things like that. When she's talking about memory. She's talking about your muscle memory. She's talking about your physical essence that you're pouring, your life essence you're pouring into this thing. And says, these workings are tough on all individuals involved, but the benefits generally outweigh the negatives, and that to deal with creatures like this, this kind of pure life essence is what is needed. Any attempt to just do it through brute force is possible, but significantly harder than it would be otherwise. Now, she also mentions that when you do this ritual, you kind of have a time limit. This kind of power can't last forever, and so she says, what we're going to need, I don't know. She basically says, I don't know how you want to go about, getting to the beast. Either we do the ritual and then go down to it, or we do the ritual, break the seal, and bring it up to you. But if you want to break the seal, you're going to need to figure that out ahead of time, as opposed to after the fact.
Right.
And so while you guys are carting off, Chuck is off doing his thing, and then so then I guess it comes to you guys. What do you want to do? How do you want to tackle this? You have the tools of the ritual of whatever ritual she's going to do, which should put you on even footing with the creature, and then you have the business of the the barrier and the Marquise.
I mean, as far as the shadow's concerned, we just need to banish the thing, right? And it'll kill? I don't know.
When we
gotta get rid of it.
Earlier, she said something to the effect of, if we want to deal with it, we have to break the barrier.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
No take backsies.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, disregard. Yeah. So, I was trying to get... I'd forgotten that I said that. Okay, that's my bad.
Because it made it sound like we had to break the barrier and get it out in order to deal with it.
That's right. I did say that. Okay, yeah. So, never mind. Disregard. So, yeah. So she says that, in the sense that you don't want to do the ritual first and then break the barrier. You don't want to do the ritual first and then go try to get the Marquise and figure that out. You're going to want to do
when we do that
Marquise
ritual,
first.
it's because we're ready to go tackle that boss raid.
We need to get the Marquise first up there, then do the ritual, and then I would posit go in there and break the seal in front of it,
right?
To finish our deal with it, and then take it apart.
Get the knowledge that you wanted, and then we can take it down.
Yeah. Cash in with the Marquise, abduct the Marquise, travel up there, do the ritual.
Yep.
Take the Marquise body, or take the Marquise down there. Cash in that quest.
Yep.
Save the world.
Save the world.
Profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Profit. 7.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Gain 3 levels at once.
Okay, cool. Well, it is 10:18, so I think that's probably a good spot to close things out for the night.
As we reflect on what we're going to lose.
Yep.
I'm just like, wow.
I've already figured it out.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna get it back or not. I feel like I wanna
assume that you don't.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just gonna pick the biggest thing because otherwise, how would you know that it's genuine?
Yeah.
Well, that's always the question here, right? And
put some oomph.
It's gotta be something that I truly would miss.
She does say, she does mention, and that's why it's like I said, it's a physical gifts and physical, like, you can't pay gold for this kind of stuff. It's got to be something that matters.
Perhaps it's the color of your eyes, or all of your memories before you were 3.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those.
Well, I'm going to give you some, and then I'm going to take them away.
Look how wonderful they are. No, you don't.
That's how witch stuff always works. It's like it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's like I don't remember. Oh, well, you will for a second, and then I'm going to take it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking monkey spa.
That's why Lisa can't eat mint. She did a deal with a witch somewhere. She
Yeah,
just doesn't
that
remember
actually
that.
makes some sense.
That's right.
She doesn't remember that the witch took away her ability to eat mint.
Right.
I won't ever be able to do a void comp test because I won't have memories of my mother.
Yeah.
I'll automatically trigger as a replicant.
That's the real downside. Is that you'll never be able to prove that you're you.
All right. You have more?
Nope. That's what I got.
Say goodnight, Internet.
Good night,
Internet.
Internet.